Yo, what is going on? We got Spider-Man details from the Medium article officially dropped, okay? So we're gonna jump right into it. This is the first official Marvel drop, basically, technically, of Spider-Man. It is the first drop of Spider-Man, but in Marvel's official capacity, as you can see the Marvel logo right there. So this is a very big deal. It says Series 1 first appearance. We have first appearances across the board. What's first appearance, you may be asking if you're new? First appearance means it's the first time this character has come into the VeVe app, essentially. So it also is the first licensed Marvel NFT, official Marvel licensed NFT to drop. So this is kind of a big deal drop, especially in the NFT space and the wider NFT space, the collectible space as a whole. So that's why it is a big deal. All right. So let's just hop into this article. First of all, it just gives a little backstory as to, Peter Parker and Spider-Man. So we won't really talk about that so much. But what we will do is we'll scroll down and take a look at edition numbers and everything like that. So we got the Amazing Spider-Man pose here, and this is all variations of Spider-Man. It's the same character, but just different poses, right? So not really technically even variations, just the same Spider-Man in different poses. But we have a special surprise at the end, so you want to stick around. All right. We got the common coming at 40 gems, 32,000 editions, meaning there's 32,000 essentially copies of him that you can buy. All right. Obviously, once those 32 editions are sold out, that one will be obviously sold out. All right. So 40 gems. So if you don't know what that 40 is, it's 40 gems in app. If you're in the United States, that pretty much means $40. All right. So moving to the next one. Oh, and by the way, that is a common. So this first pose is the common. All right. Let's scroll down. We have the hanging upside down version of Spider-Man, doing the peace sign called Hanging Out. 16,000 editions at 50 gems, and that one's a uncommon. Okay, that's going to be available globally, and as you can see, the license appears right there as Marvel being the licensor. Okay, moving to the next one, we have the jumping into action Spider-Man coming in at 100 gems, 9,000 editions. Okay, this one's pretty cool. This is one of my favorites. I actually like this one too. But there is this one, and that one is the rare Spider-Man at 9,000 editions. Okay, this one's gonna have to age like a fine wine for it to be like actually rare over time. But 9,000 editions, that's not I mean, once we get millions of users, which I think will happen eventually, but 9,000 editions, that's quite a few at the current state of where the app is at. But it is considered a rare. All right, moving to the next one. Animated. So Spider-Man animated. So this one's exactly like this one, but animated, which I actually speculated that might be the case with this one. But before I knew before I knew that this one was going to be animated. So there's going to be those two, but this one is the animated ultra rare at 2,500 editions, coming in at 250 gems. So let me know what you guys think about this so far. Do you guys like that one? I thought this one would be, maybe they would animate the previous one, but it looks like they'll have two separate ones, and one animated, one static. So let me know what you guys think about that. So as you can see there, it says animated right there. So it appears that that's what it will look like when the, as far as these preview images go, it'll just say animated right there on the box or on this picture. And the very last one, let's take a look. This one also is Spider-Man in action, but it's the animated. It says Ultimate Animated. My spidey sense is tingling. This ultra premium animated collectible contains BFX and SFX of Spider-Man jumping into action. Thwip! This must have digital collectible for Spidey fans. Features the legendary version of the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man in premium digital format. This one only 1,000 editions total, which makes it a pretty rare bird. Okay, that's more rare than the season 1 ultra rares, pretty much for the most part. Across most of the board. All right, there's a few ultra rares and stuff like that with obviously lower editions and things like that, but across the board, that is pretty good for 1,000 editions. This one is actually considered a secret rare. So over time, this one will, be quite valuable in my opinion, because it is the very first. It's still considered a first appearance, and it's a secret rare. 400 gems, 1,000 editions. This one's going to be one to be obviously on the lookout for. It's ultimate animated, so compared to this one doesn't say what kind of effects this one has. It just says animated, so I'm interested to see if it's just animated and doesn't have like maybe sound to it. But it looks like, or sounds like, this one's going to have some additional types of animation, so that is pretty cool. Also, lastly to note that there will be secondary market fees. Okay, so obviously there already is, but what I mean is it looks like there may be an increase of market fee for specifically Marvel sales. So it says, with the introduction of Marvel digital collectibles on VeVe, a 6% licensor fee will be applied to the Marvel sales on the secondary market. With the existing 2.5 secondary market fee, the total of fee for Marvel items sold in the secondary market will be 8.5%. As an example, if a market collectible sells for 100 gems in the secondary market, the seller will receive 91.5 gems, which is essentially 100 gems minus 8.5 gems, and you get 91.5 gems back. All right, so that is definitely a big update there as far as that's concerned, because before, I think it was more of a flat rate of I believe it's just straight 2.5 across. I could be wrong. I don't really remember, but I know that this is definitely an increase as it appears to be. But that is something to definitely note. If you're going to go and sell your Marvel collectible, it will come at somewhat of a more of a premium than previous collectibles, at 8.5% total. So that is something to be aware of as you're selling these, that it will cost you that 8.5% to sell your Marvel collectibles moving forward. So just something else to note, I've heard it is Marvel month, and I've been getting some leaks and good intel and information, as all my information leading up to this drop was pretty much 100% accurate, down to the gems and also the animations and things like that, as the last two collectibles. So I didn't really promote that because I didn't know if that was true, and I didn't want to promote something like that and be something highly speculated on this first Marvel drop. But those two pieces of intel were correct. I did message a few people just about it, but nothing on social media. So those two were correct. The third piece of information is kind of the Marvel month. Possibly more Marvel drops are incoming. That could be a possibility. And I've heard that maybe digital comics and things like that, and other characters from Spider-Man specifically, or the Spider-Verse possibly. So, but time will tell. I'll get more intel on that. I don't know if I'll do an update on that because it's obviously highly speculative. So, but I just wanted to let you guys know and update you on that. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Good luck on the drop, and let me know what you guys think about all these details. Do you like it? Do you not like it? What do you like about it? What do you not like about it? Which one are you going to go for? Are you going to go for what you can afford? Are you going to go for all of them? Are you going to go just for the animated ones? And what do you think about the secondary market fee as well? So if you like the video, you know what to do. If you don't like it, you know what to do. And hit the subscription and notification bell if you want to more videos like this. And I appreciate you guys. Peace, love, VeVe, and be like an NFT, be authentic, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.